All the while, when you sit and think about what reality is, how you fit in it, and then what your future is going to be, it gets a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Overwhelming. And besides it being overwhelming, it is like pending and due. So it's like you got 65 to 75 years to figure it out and then try to get it right. And then also assist the generation coming behind you in navigating this insane reality we all go through. But it's not like you're scared. And I'm definitely not advocating for anybody to just say, you know what, screw life. I'm just going to sit on my butt and do nothing for 75 years. Man, if you don't get your lazy, who know what butt up and get out there and do something, man, I'm going to come through and I'm going to get a paintball gun and I'm going to just get the tat, 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 until you get up. Because that's just stupid. Come on. And I'm the type that don't call nobody stupid, but to literally decide, hey, you know what? I ain't got much time to live, but I think I just want to do nothing. To literally come to that conclusion and literally think that that is a good idea. I'm sorry, that's you probably not stupid, but that's stupid. And it's irrational and it's really a waste of time and space. I mean, if you think about it, we all take up mass amongst all the universe and then you equate the resources that someone, just one person, takes up in their lifetime, and then you think, well, dang, this dude didn't do nothing the whole time he was here. He just ate up everything and used up everything. So you literally just took away from somebody who would have actually went out there with those same resources in that same time and done something productive with it, you know. But then unfortunately, some of them people live to be they live to be 20, 25, and their small window of life is even shorter, and they made all they could of it and had an impact on the world and humanity. And then you got this guy living to be 75, and all he did was just suck up humanity and complained about it. No, 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 ladies and gentlemen, I'm not speaking from experience. I'm just simply speaking from a point of view of observation. Some things I've noticed, some things that I've seen over the years, and I mean, honestly, it's a little revolting, and I'm just expressing this verbally, and I guess maybe I'm a little agitated by it, but you think about figures, figures like Tupac. Dude was gone at 25, and look at how much he did in that little bit of time. That dude, I could barely remember what I did at 25. You know, let alone had the impact that somebody like he did on the world in general, and still having an impact. And then you got somebody that just sit back and do nothing, and they get to live to be 107 and just did nothing their whole life. So that's just really a bone that I guess I've been wanting to pick for a while, so I just picked it. Uh, but honestly, man, don't waste your time wasting life. Live life. Say la vie. And some of y'all out there know the other part with that, but yet and still, be something, do something. Act like your life is meaningful. And if it's not meaningful, make it meaningful. Go outside or go to your people's crib or go to the museum or do something that could get you motivated, something that can inspire your life in a positive way. Don't sit here wasting it away, man, because that's plain idiocracy. And it's and beyond that, it's it's really taken away from other people's life experience. And the way that is because, well, what are your kids gonna do? They see you laying around all day and not doing nothing and not caring about life. Well, what do you think they're gonna do? Because you're the first example of what it is to live to your kids. So if you're just moping around and barely living, well, now you got the next generation gonna do the same thing. So every effect has a, a cause, and every cause has an effect. Just make sure your cause don't affect your children negatively. And then I also want to step on the toes a little bit of the government and how they do a little bit of restricting on that as well. No, 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 no. You know what? I'm gonna say that for a whole nother conversation. Never mind that. Let's get back on topic. So when you living, you gotta live it to the fullest. Now I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I'm not the kind of dude that's gonna be out there, jumping off cliffs, uh, and even even remotely close to jumping out of a airplane. Now I will do some of these things a little later in life, but I just feel like it ain't worth the risk to just do it this early, and then something go wrong, and then next thing you know what I'm saying, splat. You know how I go. That stuff ain't just in the movies, ladies and gentlemen. It actually does happen. So go Google it or something. And then when you think about, uh, but that stuff, do it though. If that's what you into, you know, more than likely you're gonna be, you know, Caucasian, and jumping off cliffs is cool. So hey, do what you do. And plus, if you're young, whether you're black, white, yellow, green, whoever color you is, most of the time you're gonna be daredevilish anyways. I mean, I can't even tell you the stupid stuff I did growing up, man. I mean, good Lord have mercy. Uh, you know, the risk that you take and the boldness you possess. I mean, honestly, just think back on it. It is a little hair raising because it brings back those memories, and it also brings back those feelings, the feelings that you have of being Superman, like I could conquer the world. And that is something too that you can take with you your whole life, and you can use that as kind of a calling card to the fact that you're not afraid to take risks. I know as an adult we all got a little bit more complacent, and we got a little bit more safe, and it ain't nothing wrong with that, because honestly, it's needed as you get older. But just don't forget, one day in your past, you thought you was Superman or Superwoman, and you acted like it. And just don't get older and forget about them days. Don't just decide, okay, that's in my past. Now it's time to settle down. Now it's time to just do nothing. And it's time to just waste away all these resources that other people could be using with my wasted life. Don't be that dude. Don't be that girl or woman, because it's not even, it, not to mention the fact that you ain't enjoying your life, but it's also like, I think it even will bring society down to a certain degree, acting like your life is just something that's just you walking through your door, eating your dinner, going to bed, waking up and doing it all again, just feeling like that's all it is. Man, that's depressing. And it's like it's it's really debilitating. So I really feel like that before I sit here and I preach to you about living your life to the fullest, just to go take a quick look in the mirror and say, hey, am I happy with what I see here? Is this something that I feel like if I died tomorrow, I would be happy with the life I lived? And if you could say that, well, I mean, hey, more power to you. Maybe you Tupac or Tupac like, I don't know. But most people, and that's the when I say most, I'm talking about quite literally the majority of people that's ever lived on this earth, can't say they've done anything spectacular with their life. And it's really a shame, because you don't have to be a king, with a king's bounty worth of money to enjoy your life. You can quite literally be a peasant, that poverty stricken ghetto mother with little to nothing, and you could figure out how to make yourself happy. And don't just settle for the small things either. Clearly, you got to get the small things, but work towards getting them big pleasures in life. Work towards getting those big excitements and those big things that you can hang your hat on and say, yes, I accomplished this. I did that. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's the best feeling you could ever have. It's just one of the most amazing things to as a human being that you can feel accomplishment. And it's really all it takes is that first step. You decide to just move that one foot towards that direction. Um, and believe in your God, and believe in your abilities and your experience to just take you to the next level. And don't get mad because you trip, or don't get mad because of rejection, or don't get mad because she said I can't do it or he said I can't do it. Man, first off, you need to get away from around them people that's saying that to you first and foremost. And that's gonna be another subject too at another area. But I'm just saying that as a side note. But more importantly, nobody knows what you are, and nobody knows what you can accomplish. Shoot, you don't even know. I mean, everybody talks about potential and everybody talks about who got it and who don't. But man, it's been some really, really brilliant people that made it, and there's been some really, really stupid people that made it. It's really all about you and your ambitions and how much you want it. And if you act like you want it, and if you act like it's something that's going to work out for you, then yeah, that's what's going to happen for you. I believe, therefore I achieve. And more than that, um, it's some actual scientific facts out there that we as human beings can quite literally envision our own future. And I don't know, all the science behind it, but the fact is that by simple will and determination and just envisioning it in your head on a daily basis, that would allow you to accomplish a goal, small or big. And then when when you do take that first step and you decide to go towards what you're trying to do, you can do it as knowing that, hey, don't nobody know me but me, and don't nobody know what I can do but me. So FUCK to those that want to hate, and never ever 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 let them catch you being fake. This the real LG, and I'm out.